Hello, it's Kristen Bryant with Stamping with Kristen. Today I want to show you our new Encircled in Nature bundle that is in our new online exclusives on my website. So if you just go on to kristenbryant.stampinup.net, you can see all of the brand new items. There are so many. One thing I liked about this is you can make some great masculine cards, and then there's also flowers and stuff for some more feminine ones as well. It's actually quite versatile. So I am going to show you how to do one with the trees today. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside. To start, I'm going to get a piece of early espresso, and we are going to score that. So when you score, you don't need the dark one. The dark one cuts. This one is for scoring, the lighter one. And I cut this paper so it's 4 1/4 by 11. So I'm going to slide this in. We're going to score at 5 1/2. That's where you would typically fold the card in half. And then I'm going to do 6 3/4. So that's 1/4 and 1 inch from the center. And so that way the card is going to open up like this. So now we're going to work on doing the other parts of the card. I'll get this away. I'm going to be using Crumb Cake, and so I've got this big, this is just the wood part of the wood image. There's also, as you can see, there's in the dies, there's one that's kind of got some berries on it too. This is the wood piece. So, whoops, you'll see that there's actually, there's two of them. This is the card I'm making. This one is a bigger one, and this is the smaller one. And so that way you can make just the wood one done up. So you don't have to do just the center. You can do the inside and the outside of it. So, but I'm just going to be doing the inside one because of we're only needing that. So I am going to start out by just stamping with early espresso on the crumb cake. And if you look here, actually you can't see this because I've done it a couple times. I'll just stamp the image and then I'll show you. This is square, so I don't know why I turned it. It's 4 inches by 4 inches. So I'm just going to put this like here. And so I'm going to have this be the little side because this is kind of where you'll put the other items. So when you're lining this up, there's this little tab, and that goes right in the opening like that. So this tab just goes like that. And so if you're doing the other one, you would then know that the tab goes right there. So then it's a little cheater way to help you know exactly how to line things up. So this I'm going to have ready to go. I'm also going to, when I'm doing the cut and embossing machine, I'm going to stamp a couple other things, so I'm going to have that ready. I'm going to stamp the tree. There's a single tree, so I'm just going to put this on here, and I use Mossy Meadow. And then this piece I cut smaller, and let me see, what did I do that one? 3 1/4. So this piece is the one that kind of goes behind here. So I'm going to just get this one good and full of ink. And then I'm going to, I kind of have this on a huge stamp. I don't really need it that big, but I'm just gonna put this on like that. Oh, and I did it in brown. Good thing there's another side. Hold on, I'm gonna quick rinse this off. I'm back with my cleaned off stamp. Can't believe I did that. Serves me right for not having my Stampin' Chamois over here to get it done and leaving 2 stamp pads open. Oh well, I'm gonna now just do this again, this time with green. That'll look a lot better with green. Although in Minnesota right now we've got brown trees because they are just, some of them are just starting to bud. So we're looking better, although these are always green. Okay, now I'm gonna stamp the greeting that goes in here. May this year be incredible and filled with possibilities, which is kind of a really nice greeting. So I'm gonna put this so it's just over to the edge. So here we have that. Now I'm going to get the cut and emboss machine. Move this out of the way. So I'm going to put a few things on here. So the first thing that is going to go on is this piece. And again, you just line this up with that little tab so you know where to go. And I'm just going to put a Post-it note on here to hold it in place. I've got these little, just because we don't want this one to shift too much because there's not a lot of forgiveness in the edging. So we'll do that. Whoops, wrong side. And then I'm going to take the tree. Where's the tree that oh, here we go. Here's for the tree. All right, do that on too. Do a Post-it for there. And I'm gonna put this through. And actually I'm gonna do one more time through with the trees. I do Mossy Meadow trees as well. So I'm gonna check these out here. All right. Whoops, this tree looks great. And so does this for the wreath. You'll end up with a bunch of these if you're making a lot of the cards. I just set those aside and I'll probably come up with an idea for them at some point. Now I'm gonna just take some Mossy Meadow cardstock and I'm gonna use this die right here just to get some evergreens on there. I guess I could have run this through with the others, but oh well, here it goes. Now for this one, let's see, sometimes I use the little brush to get these out, or you can just do the paper snips to go through to get the extra little things on there. Usually once you get one going, yeah, I'm gonna use the brush. This is a great invention. So once you get one little part going, they all come out pretty easily. So aren't those pretty? Really like the evergreens. This is a Midwest card. I love it. Although I think most parts of the country have some trees like that. So with this card now, I'm gonna take my adhesive and I'm just gonna get this really good in here. We're gonna want this to stay shut. And so it just opens like this. Now I have this 1 inch piece, because remember this is 1 1/4 inch. So this is 1 inch by 4. And I embossed this ahead of time using one of the basics embossing folders that is also in part of our online exclusives. It's a 3-pack. That's just a good set to have. Put that in the middle. On the inside of the card, I have another piece, it's 4 by 4 as well. And I forgot when my green was out to stamp a tree on the inside, because it's always nice to know that you're getting a hand stamped card. You see it on the envelope and on the inside of the card. So I just, oh no. See if I can, I'm just gonna do the other side. I'm gonna try and match that up. I'm using the back side on everything today. All right, there we go. So this is gonna go on the inside of the card. No, that is back there, except to all of you watching this. And then we'll just stick that in here. That's one of the reasons why I don't stamp once it's already on here, because then I'm stuck. All right, so now what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna put a little adhesive in each of the corners. You don't have to have this totally centered because it doesn't matter, because you're just gonna line it up like this. There we go. And so that it doesn't look totally centered, but it works. So that's why I do this one 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. It doesn't need to be real big, because otherwise you'd have to trim off the sides. So I'm gonna just put this on the front, and then I'm gonna use this adhesive, but I'm gonna work over the top of my dimensional piece, because otherwise I'm gonna get adhesive all over. So then we've got some trees on the front. And then we will take our tree that was die cut. I'm gonna use the mini dimensionals. So these are super tiny, perfect for something like this. Make sure, yeah, I don't see it from the front. And so then it just adds some depth there. Now I'm gonna finish by just wrapping some linen thread around here. So I'm just going to start with this. Oops. And I'll probably make several of these cards. It's so nice to just have some cards for men made up. I always have a bunch for women, and I just don't do a good job of having a bunch for men all set. Actually, we've got several men's birthdays coming up for our family. Oh, it always kind of feels that way, doesn't it? All right, just gonna tie that off. Whoops. So here is the finished card. And again, I used Encircled in Nature, brand new, just released online exclusive stamp set, and also I used the dies that come with it. So again, the colors are Mossy, Meadow, Crumb Cake, and Early Espresso. So very limited supplies outside of that, but kind of fun. Yeah, and then the linen thread and the embossing folder. I hope you get time to create today, and go ahead and send that card out. Be an encouragement to someone. Have a great day.